Unlike Xbox, PlayStation has been actively embracing the virtual reality scene. When it comes to video games, they released the PlayStation VR or the PSVR in 2016 and just released its follow-up last year. It was February of 2023 when they came out with the PSVR2. Now it looks like, according to what I'm seeing now, this console, I guess you could call it, has had a rocky start. As of May of last year, it only sold like under 600,000 units from what I'm seeing. And at one point, reports even suggested a total pause in PlayStation VR2 production. That was, it looks like, earlier this year, and that was apparently due to unsold inventory. Yeah, they weren't basically flying off the shelf. So maybe it shouldn't be a gigantic surprise what we are seeing today reported. Now, this is just reported, this isn't confirmed totally, but from what it looks like, Sony has completely cut off the vast majority of their investment in the PSVR2 and really their virtual reality ecosystem in general. Apparently, they only now have 2 internal teams that are currently focused on making PSVR2 games. That seems to be a pretty significant change in what this started out as. I remember Sony was definitely really embracing this in the late 2010s when this first came out. Now I'm seeing a lot of people are commenting on this and basically saying, hey, VR has really just grown over time. It has become less of a gimmick and more of an actual established thing in video games. So it's not really like a fall off in interest of VR headsets, but really it's just the PSVR2 itself. The main thing being, well, you know how I called it a console earlier? Well, it's really not a console by itself. I'm seeing it's actually more expensive to buy a PSVR2 than an actual PlayStation 5, and in addition to that, you have to own a PS5 to use the PSVR2. Essentially meaning you have to make an over $1,000 investment just to use this headset. Meanwhile, you can buy a Meta Quest 3 for, from what I'm seeing, to be a slight cheaper price, and I believe all you really need for that is, you know, some sort of compatibility with an already established PC. Okay, actually, just kidding. A quick Google search showed me that, no. Yeah, you apparently don't even need a PC to run a Quest 3. So, yeah, I think that really goes to show just probably the big frustration with this PlayStation VR headset. It just doesn't work economically when compared to other headsets. Now, I guess something on a positive note to point out is that in August, just 2 months from now, the PlayStation VR2 will have PC support finally. So you won't just have to use it with the PS5. So that is good. But yeah, I mean, currently I'm seeing there are 291 games according to Wikipedia on the PSVR2. I think with this divestment in PlayStation's teams that work on their VR games that are exclusive to PlayStation, and then add the fact that they are adding PC support now, yeah, over time this could kind of work itself out, I guess. It is obvious though that as of right now, from where it stands, Sony definitely realized that they have kind of overvalued their headset and now don't have as much faith in, especially the teams now, that make exclusive PlayStation VR games. So can the PlayStation VR kind of make a comeback here? Well, I don't know. It seems like they have to do a lot of different things. PC compatibility will be a game changer. It also looks like they don't have backward compatibility for the PSVR1, so that would be something that people would want. And of course, they need to, well, probably stop making it so overpriced. Otherwise, I'm afraid Sony is going to continue to have a lack of success in this area.